Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Thomas and welcome back to the series on interview questions. And today's topic is going to be on walk us through your portfolio. The old tried and true walk us through your portfolio question. I dreaded this one early on in my career because I didn't have a portfolio to show, or at least a very deep portfolio to show. So this one always stressed me out a little bit. And for those of you maybe new to the field who are fresh out of school and just starting off in this can be a tricky one to kind of navigate. But the overall idea here is you just need something to show. You need to be able to have something to show the interviewer and walk them through and articulate why you made the decisions that you made on any given project. You want this to be a sample of your best work because this is what you're showing that interviewer to have them hire you. So maybe you don't have a deep portfolio. So what you should do is just pick up 1 or 2, 3 of those projects that meant something to you that you can talk fluently about. And that's what you present. And you don't show the other 15 projects that were school projects or just not up to your satisfaction. The overall thought here is you just need to have something to show to the interviewer about what you do, who you are, what your style is. And you need to be able to talk through these portfolio pieces. You want to avoid the pixel perfect Photoshop mocks. Not all projects end up in pixel perfect designs. There's responsive aspects, there's stakeholder feedback, there's all kinds of things that may change the flow of a project. So what you want to do is avoid just showing them a screenshot of the pixel perfect thing, and you want to show them the process. You want to show them where you started. You want to show them the napkin sketches where you sat down and started thinking through the design. You want to talk about some of the use cases. You want to talk about some of the usability studies that you might have conducted in order to make better decisions along this path. And then ultimately you want to show them the final product if you can. So you want to log into that piece of software or show them on your laptop, whatever it is, and walk them through how the final product ended and how it evolved over time. The biggest piece of this equation is just to make sure that you have something ready to show. Can't tell you how many people I've interviewed when they walk in and we're getting into the interview and the meat of it, and then I'm like, all right, show me your portfolio, and they don't have anything to show. It's like, well, that's kind of the point of this job. So you need to just make sure that you have something together. And as UI UX designers, our portfolios should really sing. They should really tell a lot about who we are. If you have to resort to using something like Wix or Squarespace to get something up and running, fine, it's better than nothing. But you really should have a custom built site if you can that really talks about who you are and shows off some of your best work. This is also another one of those things that you should get a lot of practice at. You should be sitting at home, going through your portfolio, presenting it to maybe friends or family, and just getting some practice with talking about it and getting used to describing things and talking through the design holistically. You don't want to have zero practice with this, and then when it comes time to present to that person, that interviewer that's trying to hire you, and you start fumbling and a lot of ums and ahs and not really being able to talk about your work, that's never a good sign for that interviewer. Again, thanks for joining me here today on another video in the interview questions, interview tips and tricks series. I hope you enjoyed today. If you did, please like and subscribe and hit that bell notification if you want to be notified of future videos, and especially in this specific series. I'll link the full playlist here for the other videos in this series, and you can always binge watch those before you go off on your next interview. And I will see you on the next video.